coin. While you might think of the penny as just another piece of pocket change, there's so much more to it than meets the eye. We're going to take a journey back in time to when the penny was first minted, explore its changing designs, discuss its value today, and of course, talk about the rare and valuable pennies that collectors go crazy for. Let's get started. The story of the 1-cent coin begins at the dawn of the United States, in the 18th century, when the country was still young and establishing itself. The U.S. needed a standardized currency, and in 1792, Congress passed the Coinage Act, leading to the creation of the U.S. Mint. In 1793, the U.S. Mint produced its very first 1-cent coin. But let me tell you, it wasn't like the small penny we know today. The first 1-cent coin, known as the chain cent, was much larger and bulkier, made of pure copper. It featured 15 links of a chain, symbolizing the 13 original colonies, along with Vermont and Kentucky, which were newly admitted states at the time. Despite its bold design, the chain cent didn't stick around for long. It was replaced in 1794 by the wreath cent, which was smaller, more practical, and featured a simple wreath on the reverse. And this was just the beginning. Over the years, the penny's design would change several times to keep up with the nation's growing economy and evolving identity. As the United States grew, so did the changes in its coinage. The 1-cent coin evolved with the times, especially when it came to its design and materials. In 1856, the Flying Eagle cent was introduced, featuring an eagle in flight. The coin was smaller than previous versions, reflecting the shift toward more practical sizes for everyday use. But just 2 years later, it was replaced by the Indian head cent, a coin that would remain in circulation for over 50 years. The Indian head cent, which debuted in 1859, featured Lady Liberty wearing a Native American headdress on the obverse side. This coin was made from a copper-nickel alloy because of the rising cost of copper during the Civil War. It was a beautiful coin, and one of the most iconic versions of the penny. Then came the most famous penny of all, the Lincoln cent. In 1909, to mark the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint released the Lincoln cent, featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse for the first time ever. The Lincoln cent would go on to become one of the longest-running coin designs in American history, with only slight changes to the reverse over the years. From the wheat penny, 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial reverse, 1959 to 2008, the Lincoln cent has remained a staple in American currency. Fast forward to today, and the penny has undergone some major transformations, but it's still a familiar sight in our pockets. The coin currently features a reverse design called the shield cent, which has been in circulation since 2010. The shield cent was introduced to represent the strength and unity of the United States. It features a shield with the phrase e pluribus unum, which means, out of many,